Hi there folks, Borislav247 here with another video, and this video is focusing on Drifter's Run. Last week I actually had a 108k run, which I've been holding back because I thought I might be able to improve upon it, but that's not been the case. However, there is no other run as high as this for Drifter's Run on YouTube, so I thought this was well worth showing. So let's do this. Okay, before starting this run, I'll just show the two rings that I used on this particular run. The first one is gear, and the second one is tyre. Right, as always, the way I start any of these runs, L2 and R2 at the beginning, then just let go of L2 just before starting. Now, nothing unusual here, although just before this jump here, I actually turn it to the left instead of taking the right. And then, in all fairness, make a bit of a pig's ear of this. However, at this point, the multiplier is exceptionally high, so I decide to keep going with this run. Again, nothing different in this area, just make sure that particular ramp you always go over to the left side of it. And at this point I do collect an extra jump right there. That's quite a nice one to get. At the same time, just about missed the ramp. I'm very lucky actually that that does register, but you will see that I do get the points for it. Any jump that you make in this is basically where all your score is coming from. Now, the next jump coming up is a biggie, and this particular jump is one of the main reasons that I have one of the rings equipped. Basically, you make sure that just before you land, hit the nitros, and that will reduce the damage by 60%. If you don't have that ring, I would say about 8 times out of 10, you'll normally crash in that particular section. Now here is very important. I always make sure to try and hit a few of the freakers. It just gets that multiplier going, as this next section of this run is the hardest to maintain the multiplier normally. And bizarrely, that particular jump there didn't register as a ramp jump, even though I took off on it. Yep, you can also see the bike smoking a bit at the moment, but I stick with this run purely because the multiplier at this point is very high, even though I have made quite a few mistakes on this run. And most of the sub-challenges I have completed. The drifting one I'm just about to take care of here. Yep, that's it done. Now this was the only one I was really sort of worried about, because I know sometimes if you don't quite come up that ramp, it simply doesn't register. But it did, so at this point I knew I had a good 8 seconds to go, but I didn't have that much traction on the bike before getting to that jump, so I just had to make sure get over, and well, I couldn't have timed it much better in the end, and I was actually quite surprised when the score came up the way it did. As always folks, thank you very much for watching my video, and coming up next on my channel will be a world record attempt on the Surrounded challenge. Should be fun.